Stephen is the man with the hat and the metal detector. Whoa, whoa. Walking the land, he's a treasure collector. Whoa, whoa. Metal detecting and digging lots of holes, looking for anything that's old. New videos every week, so please subscribe. Subscribe. Catch you later.
Morning all. Look at the clouds behind me. They can't make up their mind what it's going to do. It's not cold. Anyway, this is a joint permission that Mark and myself hold, and his friends are back there watching me. He doesn't like cows very much, so I bet he's glad he's not here. But I'm heading just over there. There's an old drover's road. So I'm starting on one permission, crossing another, and onto the third. So it's 3 permissions I'm hunting on today. And I have got a signal. It's my 3rd signal. My first one was a button. There we go. And my second one, if I can find it, is a rusty old buckle. This is my 3rd signal. So let's see if I can just get the sound for you. That's 72, 73, and I have to dig that one live. There we go. It doesn't sound that good, so I don't expect this to be anything like a coin. Although I have been surprised in the past with things like that, as you know. So let's see where it is in the hole. In the plug. In the plug. Right. Ooh. Maybe it's not in the plug, maybe it's on the plug. Oh, hang on. Nope. Here we are. Right, we've seen that sort of button many times, but it wasn't in the plug or in the hole. It was actually ½ an inch, if that, below the surface. It's getting really windy up here. As I get higher, it's getting windier. Dreadful. Not very good for the video, but there you go. We're on the edge now of where the Drover's Road starts, so I've walked all the way from down that hill up to here. It's taken me about an hour, and now I'm about to hit the Drover's Road. Let's see if I can get lucky. Now this is a very interesting signal. It's a lovely quality high tone, and it sounds beautiful in both directions. Now 10 feet away, because I'm in tree roots here, I've just found a little pocket spill of 4 pennies. Not a great deal, you may say. No, it's not. But just here where I'm standing, 2 feet away from there, I've also just found, only ½ an inch deep, a Victoria penny. You can't see much on there, but it's definitely Victoria. So they're not very deep. This one sounds bright and clear, so let's see what it is. Nice while it lasted, but it's a piece of scrap. Worth going for though. It sounded just right. Well, I thought that the signal sounded a bit like lead, but so I didn't film it. And then that has come up. So it looks like it's a homemade lead token, like a tag. 95. Some decorations around the outside, like C. Don't know what it is. Definite hole, purpose-made hole in the middle there. So that looks like a lead tag. 95. I've no idea what that is. That's the first time I found one. Look at that. It's left a nice impression. And here we are, half crown, very poor condition because that will have no silver in it whatsoever, but I could make that into a nice looking ring. I think that's a 1965. Yep, 1965. You just see that on there? And I've just dug a signal. Look, you paying attention? It was quiet. It's long grass as well, that's probably why. 1922, so I've just missed out on the silver. So George V, 1922 shilling. That'll make a gorgeous ring. It really will. That's fabulous. Happy with that. Right, so what I thought I would do today is just come and have a dip in here with the magnet and see what I can find. I know I'm not going to find anything which is non-ferrous, but that's okay. Well, not the best find in the world. However, I can make use of these. They're alright, they work. I'm not sure if that works, that thread at the end there to lock it, but it might do. What's the best thing you've ever found? Leave a comment, because I'd like to know how I'm getting on. This is only my third ever attempt at magnet fishing. Now I nearly lost that. Luckily I had a bridge there which I could climb onto, walk along and pull from the other direction. Otherwise I'd have never got it out. I've also learnt something else about this particular part here, because it's shallow and I can see the bottom. There's lots of big concrete slabs with reinforcing bars sticking out of them. So if you get that hooked on the bar, or anything on the rope hooked on the bar, maybe I should just cut that bit off. Or it gets trapped under the side. Unless you've got somewhere on the bridge you can walk over the other side and pull in the other direction, you're not going to get your magnet back. So I don't think this is the sort of place that I should be doing this again. I need to find somewhere else, like maybe at the bottom of a sluice gate on the canal. Apparently there's always loads and loads of stuff, watchers that get lost in the canal and they make their way over into the deep water in the lock. That might be an idea. I'll have to go and speak to the lock keeper and he can tell me the sort of things that comes out, because they do drain it every now and again and they net it as well. So I'm interested to see what the lock keeper says. I've just arrived at the world famous Bingley Five Eyes Locks. There's always a large gathering of people here. The lock keeper is over that side with the red life vest, and this is his assistant for the day. I've just had a quick word with the lock keeper who didn't want to be on camera, so I've got to respect that. And oops, this stone steps are very slippy. He's told me I can have a look, I can dip my magnet wherever I like and see what I can find. He doesn't seem to think I'm going to have any luck whatsoever, and tell you what, he's probably right. Let me just show you how magnificent these locks are. They've got some fantastic history, and I'll put a link in the description to where you can read about these fabulous locks. Every 25 years they drain them and they replace the big lock gates, and they weigh, I believe, half a ton each. I'm just going to walk across this little bridge here. Well, not a lot of luck there then. Nothing. Well, whilst that was a futile effort as far as magnet fishing is concerned, Don't let that put you off. If you're ever in the West Yorkshire region, stop by and take in the view at the Five Rise Locks, and also the Five Rise Locks Cafe. I like cake. Can I have one blueberry to go, one carrot cake to eat, and a scone to go? Thank you. Right, so I've got my cake, and these ladies are now getting theirs. Happy cake break.
Stephen is the man with the hat and the metal detector. Whoa, whoa. Walking the land, he's a treasure collector. Whoa, whoa. Metal detecting and digging lots of holes, looking for anything that's old. New videos every week, so